You miss me? Welcome back, my heroes. Oh, this job's been a real bummer. You already know how I feel about Rielos. But this one's so problematic, it makes me feel hello. We gon' have to call this one the problematic Riello, starring Lamar Brandon Campbell. I picked this job a long time ago. Seems like I'm circling back. I don't really give a damn about this Riello. Remember, it's Bull Hero.
They called it in. Said the boiler keep going into safety. This is a recurring problem. Trying to figure out what's really going on. It's not that the boiler's not running, it's just sometimes it goes into safety. They reset it and it runs for like a week. And then goes into safety.
So what's going on with the boiler?
You tell me.
Oh, they come and fix it, but then it start fucking up again.
You see?
Every week the things up.
You see?
I gotta reset it every day.
Ah,
So they come and fix it.
the air switch.
No, but remember you came?
Yeah.
Then they came another two guys.
An air switch again?
I don't know what they did. Two guys came and the guy said, now we got it. But then like a week later, reset it. But the thing is that I let it be. So when I reset it, it lasts like 4 days.
See?
But now, every day.
So now it's
Today I
going
did it
on.
this morning. I did it 2 hours later, and I do it this one.
So it's constantly.
All right, let's see. I'm gonna look it up. See, hopefully, I don't know.
That boy doesn't give me problems.
That's because it's a different kind of burner. I don't know. It's the air pressure.
Yeah, so the air switch keep going off.
It keeps going off on the air switch.
It gotta be either, bad connection, a blower, the hose for the air switch. Those could be any of those reasons. Something's causing the air switch to trip out. He resets it, it works for like a week, and boom, back off on the air switch. That's the air switch right there. I don't know if we changed the blower motor, but it can't just be the blower motor. If it's running, right? Turn that one off to cause or try to build a demand. Okay, the heat timer, multi-mod. I'm trying to get this bad boy to run. Got to be a way to make it run. So I figure I'll go towards the dual fuel panel. Put it remote, maybe.
Start, you bitch.
Figure I'll talk to it and tell it to start. Maybe it'll start. I'm not sure if it's running off that dual fuel panel or the multi-mod. I got everything bypassed. I'm just waiting for it to start. Can't see it go into safety if it doesn't start. I figure let me turn that one on, because if that one starts, at least I know what caused that one to start, and that means the other one should be starting too. Why won't the boiler start? I'm just looking around, trying to see if there's a switch or something. So now I'm like, alright, while I'm waiting, let me just make sure all my wires are connected. What was that click? Don't tell me that's the other boiler. It is the other boiler. So I'm trying to say, like, why won't this one start? Trying to see if any loose connections, and doesn't seem anything crazy. I don't know if that's something. So I got my screwdriver out. Nice little Klein screwdriver. Precision. I'm gonna tighten everything up. Make sure everything's nice and tight in there. Because like we got the air pressure to where it's supposed to be, and the adjustments above. So I don't know why it keeps going off on the air switch. It gotta be the tubing, maybe it's releasing the pressure. I'm not too sure. Just taking this off to check, make sure all my wires are good. Doesn't seem like a problem. Everything seems tight. I'll open this up real quick. But I can't just say, oh, everything's alright. I gotta, dig in. I gotta start messing with it to see if something happens. But the thing is, I gotta get this boiler running. Can't really see what's going on without the boiler running, right? So I'm taking power. Taking power. Okay. Trying to see if taking power. That's the blower. These are the wires that go to the air switch. Making sure there's power there. Tracing it out, trying to see exactly where the wires go. It's electrical. It has to be something electrical. So I want to know exactly where the wires are going, and it goes into this switch right here.
Trying to figure out why this blue one doesn't have it. Should be from here.
Sometimes I get lost in this. I be tracing something that shouldn't be traced, or going towards the direction I shouldn't be going. So I'm probably going to take these terminals out real quick. in, those are the terminals that probably go to the air
I don't know
switch.
why my shit's not starting.
And, that's,
The limit out. I don't know where it's at.
and then now my boiler's still not starting. So I did all this, making sure everything's supposed to be where it's supposed to be, but I'm still trying to get this boiler started.
Why don't you want to start?
First things first, getting this boiler to start. So I guess while I wait, tracing things out, seeing where exactly these air switch wires go. That's the line starter for the motor. There you go. We got it started. Okay, so now
That's 406. 405.
so now we got power to the terminals that we know to look for. You want to see it going to safety. Oh, chill out. There it goes. Okay. There it goes. It's in safety. So now I reset it. You see how I turned the dial up on the air switch?
Air switch is faulty. Either the lower motor is not pushing out RPM it's supposed to.
Either the blower motor's not pushing out as fast or pushing out the air it's supposed to, or the air switch is faulty. It's one or the other. I would change the air switch with new tubing.
Huh? I'm not gonna tell you nothing. I'm not gonna promise you nothing. I'm not gonna tell you we got it. I'm not gonna tell you it's perfect. I'm gonna tell you it's running right now.
That's all I can say.
I'm waiting to see what it does. I know.
So right now I can just see what it does.
It's weird. You know what I think? If it's not this,
If it's not the brain, then it's the switch. These are the tubings that I was talking about. Making sure that all these tubings are connected. All the holes are inside the little hole where it's supposed to be. The little connections, you gotta make sure everything's tight and buttoned up. Because something's causing it to trip. They're stuck. I would definitely get new hoses. Take a video, a picture of that. Man, I thought the video was faster than that. Alright, so now I'll make these adjustments. There it goes. So it seems like the air switch seems to be working. I don't know. I'm gonna raise it back up. Or bring it down. Bring it down to all the way to the minimum.
I did that.
I said, come over here. No. All due respect.
No. You feel nothing, right? Let's try this. Let's try this. If it does it right now, we put this. If it doesn't do it,
Remember, now doing it faster. Before it was lasting an hour.
we're gonna see.
Like the first time they came, it lasted 2 weeks. Then they started doing like every 4 days.
So it didn't even fire yet. I'm not gonna do nothing, right? happens here and there, I think. Sometimes, and sometimes it doesn't. It wouldn't explain why it doesn't go into safety right now. I'm hoping it does, because if it does, then it's not this. If it does not go into safety, then we know the difference. There's only one thing that we did different. Yeah, that's not it then.
Now he's doing it more frequently. Not even to a point to split. Before it used to last like at least an hour.
No, it's gonna fire right now. It's gonna fire. This has to do something. I don't know. So I'm trying to figure out what's changing. It's definitely gonna fire right now.
And like I said.
That's what I'm saying. That could be all of it. All that air leaking out. Okay.
Too low. I don't see it without a cover. I can't see underneath.
Yeah. That's it, so.
So what's gonna happen if you keep doing it? What happens? Go again?
Of course. But this is something I'm gonna discuss with everybody to see what I'm like tomorrow in the office. I'm gonna talk to Jeff and the other guys.
Let's talk about that shit to see if you think that will make it.
I know, that's what I'm gonna bring all this shit up. I said we gotta do something.
Every time they come, that's what we're gonna have.
Oh, my heroes. That one was a headache. But it's alright, cause we decided to change that switch. And after changing it, the boiler started working like normal. Maybe that diaphragm on that switch wasn't good. But at least we got it, my heroes. Until next time. Just don't forget, it's Boiler Heroes.